This is Rogers TV, Durham Region.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Raven Reads. Unbox Indigenous voices. Subscribe today at ravenreads.org.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers nor Rogers TV.
Here are the 2022 municipal candidates for Oshawa. Candidates for Durham Regional Chair.
Hello, I'm John Henry. It's been a busy 4 years for Durham Region, and here are some of what the accomplishments are during my first term. We transitioned to virtual service delivery. We enhanced public health measures. We monitored financial impacts closely. We removed $100 million of future costs. We launched Downtowns in Durham, and we created the Durham Economic Task Force. We made strides to address anti-Black racism through the Durham Region Anti-Racism Task Force. We installed a permanent location for the Mississaugas of Scugog First Nation flag at regional headquarters. We introduced Durham's first community safety and well-being plan. We joined the Canadian Alliance to End Homelessness Build for Zero Canada program. We expanded green bin, blue box, and hazardous waste programs, and we introduced electronics, textiles, and porcelain recycling. Durham Region Council approved a long-term waste management plan. Durham was recognized as one of the Smart 21 Communities of the Year in 2021-22. A first-of-its-kind project in Canada, we launched the My Durham 311 Smart Home Device Voice Service Project. In 2021, the region launched a community paramedicine program with funding from the Ministry of Long-Term Care. Durham Region Transit operates one of the largest on-demand systems in the country with an average wait time of 15 minutes in urban zones and 30 minutes across rural areas. Lakeshore Go East extension of Bonneville is our signature project that is the key to enabling Durham's transit vision and unlocking community building and economic development for Durham Region. We were successful in the removal of the tolls on the 412 and the 418, and Regional Council declared a climate emergency in 2020. Innovation is driving Ontario's economy. Right here from Durham with companies like OPG, GE Hitachi, Merrick, William F. White, East Penn, General Motors, FGF Foods. We created 8 videos highlighting diverse career opportunities in agri-food, and we delivered a 4-part webinar on specialty crop opportunities. There's more work to be done. Go to votejohnhenry.com, and on October 24th, vote John Henry for Regional Chair.
Also running. Here are the candidates for Oshawa Mayor.
Hi, I'm Dan Carter, and over the last 4 years, I've had the privilege of serving as the mayor for the great city of Oshawa. Over those 4 years, we have faced some of the most challenging times in our city's history, from the announcement of General Motors closing its assembly line affecting thousands, to a global pandemic that affected every aspect of our lives, but at the same time bringing out the very best of Oshawa. Challenges aside, we've accomplished a great deal over the last 4 years. We have seen over $2.5 billion invested in our city, creating thousands of local, good-paying jobs. General Motors has invested over $2 billion and has seen 3,000 of our friends and neighbors hired back at General Motors. We have one of the lowest unemployment rates in Canada, lower than the provincial average. Our city has managed our finances well because we know that strong fiscal management is the key to lessen the burden on your household budget. The Oshawa portion of your tax bill saw less than inflation at 1.79% over the last 4 years. And at the same time, we have seen $63 million invested in our reserves, $153 million in capital and infrastructure, and paid down $32 million in debt. We have the strongest finances the city has ever had. Over the next 4 years, I'm committed to continue to protect the environment, which includes the redevelopment of existing parks and green spaces, investing in new parks, and protecting sensitive lands such as the Second Marsh. I'm committed to seeing major investments in improving our roads and our bridges, our sidewalks, our parks, our cycling network, building of a new community center, of course, that'll include a senior center, a library, and a brand new fire hall. Oshawa, this is our time. Let us continue to build a stronger, vibrant, healthier Oshawa together. On October 24th, vote Dan Carter for mayor.
Dear fellow citizens, my name is Gino, and I'm running for the office of Mayor of Oshawa. I'd like to begin this video with the following open question to Council and Mayor. How can you go to sleep at night knowing people are living on our streets? How can council and the mayor with a clear conscience collect wages from taxpayers' dollars knowing our people are dying due to overdose? And most importantly, how can council and the mayor rationalize property tax increases to pay for waste and bad municipal decisions while many struggle to pay mortgages? Under the 2022 new Oshawa administration, you can expect that I will not take a penny and pay until I solve the homeless issue. I will get tough on crime and restore public safety by cleaning up our streets. I will restore our municipal accountability and access. I will evaluate all departments and cut waste and duplication. I will freeze taxes during my term while maintaining or improving our quality of life. I will bring good paying jobs to Oshawa. But most importantly, with your help, Oshawa, the largest jewel in Durham's crown, will once again shine with prosperity and opportunity, as it did under the leadership of great men like Samuel McLaughlin. Together, we can make it happen. On October 24th, I'm not asking for your vote. I'm asking for the opportunity to serve you in our great city, to better the future of our children. Never has your vote mattered so much. Please visit ingino.org for all full detailed platforms, or call me directly at 905-441-2657. Thank you. Have a great day.
My name is Sarah Lear. Many of you know me from my presentations to council and the emails that I've been sending them, because for the past 4 years, I've been asking a lot of questions, and I haven't gotten one single answer. That's why on October 24th, 2022, I'm running for mayor of Oshawa to get down to the bottom of this and try to get us some answers. The past 4 years have been challenging for everyone. I have spent this time reflecting on my previous run and looking at what the city needs to do to make things better. But not everybody has been this fortunate and had this opportunity. In fact, many of my neighbors have been left behind. Oshawa is a beautiful place, but it is quickly becoming unaffordable to the everyday citizens and small businesses that help to make Oshawa this place that we call home. From the real potential to 24/7 crisis shelters and mandated ecologically and financially responsible developments, the next 4 years could be so much better. I have watched local small businesses lose city contracts to out-of-province conglomerates. I see the lack of fiscal responsibility on behalf of our current local government, and I want to repair all of this and achieve so much more. So I hope that you join me, and I hope that you too want to turn Oshawa into a place that people brag about, a place that's attuned to the diverse needs of our community. But this is up to you. Please visit www.saralear.ca, because if you want an Oshawa for everyone, the choice is clear. Vote for me, Sarah Lear.
Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 1 Regional and City Councillor.
My name is John Neal. I'm the current Regional and City Councillor candidate for Ward 1 Oshawa in the upcoming municipal election. I'm a university graduate with 26 years of finance experience in the private sector. My experience and understanding of both government and business equips me to deal effectively at the regional level on behalf of Oshawa, putting Oshawa residents first. My wife, Suzanne, and I are lifelong residents of Oshawa and have raised our 4 children in what is now Ward 1. We have owned our home in North Oshawa for over 40 years. I have been honored to serve the residents of Oshawa full-time since 2000. The residents of Oshawa, including Columbus and Raglan, deserve full-time representation at Durham Region Council, as well as Oshawa. This is not a part-time position for an absentee rep. The residents also deserve a candidate who is familiar with their issues and lives in the ward, as both an urbanized and rural area, making Ward 1 a very unique ward. The role of all levels of government have now changed with the pandemic. Planning, as well as community safety, healthcare for all, and much more have been directly impacted. Going forward now into uncertain times, my record clearly shows that I do not support property tax and water rate increases as a city at the region. Oshawa tax, including the regional tax rates, need to be limited. A prime example of the wasteful spending is the region of Durham versus Oshawa Transit lawsuit, with a settlement of $9,800,000 and legal fees alone topping $3 million. The only winners here are the lawyers and consultants. I will continue to fight tax increases with sensitivity towards families on fixed incomes, seniors, diversity, and youth of our community, as well as local business and agriculture. The environment, roads, healthcare, affordable and safe housing, internet, paramedics, fire, and police need to be maintained at both city and regional levels. A new police station is needed now in North Oshawa. We need to make Oshawa an affordable place for our families to live, work, and play. I know who's number one in Ward 1. You are. On October 24th, vote for experience affordability. Vote for John Neal.
Hello, my name is Chris Parkinson. I was born and raised in Oshawa, and I'm running for Ward 1 regional candidate, which is north of Taunton Road. I'm running as the Just One Vote community candidate. Just One Vote is an opportunity to restore the integrity of our political representation back to how it was originally intended. What used to happen was that every member had their input and their vote on every issue. So somebody would go to Ottawa, come back to the community, discuss what was going on, and allow every member of our community to vote on every issue. I plan to use my expertise in technology to provide podcasts and videos to every single individual in our community to create an inclusive and informative environment, and I promise to be just one vote. This is how things were run as they were intended, not where somebody was allowed to lie during an election and then change their vote once they get into office. As I proceed in inclusive dialogue with our community, we have a lot of smart people in our community, and the expertise in which it is that they can provide can offer us savings and insight, and the opportunity to be able to have people have their word on every single issue is returning the position back to its original first principles of why we created the position. So if you're looking for a candidate that's just not one person changing another person, then vote for me under Just One Vote, justonevote.ca. Every person is a vote, and I'm Just One Vote. I'm Chris Parkinson, running for Regional Councillor, Ward 1. Vote justonevote.ca. Thank you very much.
Also running. Here are the candidates for Ward 1 City Councillor in Oshawa.
Hi, I'm Theresa Corliss. Oshawa has been our home for over 30 years. It's where my husband and I have lived, worked, and raised our 7 daughters to be confident and compassionate women who embrace inclusion and equity because we believe that Oshawa is for everyone. I'm a small business owner, former chair of the Durham Catholic School Board, and a strong community advocate. I have successfully collaborated with all levels of government and have an established reputation as a hardworking team player who advocates with integrity and gets things done. My message to you is clear and simple. You deserve an effective councillor who can participate in every vote without a conflict of interest. You deserve to have your voices heard and counted every time. You deserve councillors who ensure that we have a responsive, caring, and people-driven city. You deserve to build welcoming communities that harmoniously embrace and preserve our lands and the integrity of our existing neighborhoods. You deserve safe streets with speed reduction programs, and you deserve a downtown that you can be proud of. As a former chair of the board, I know how to work with a large budget. I'm prepared to do what I did before in order to find solutions that benefit us, the taxpayers, as well as maintaining the services and amenities we expect from our tax dollars. To keep taxes in check, I'm prepared to go through the budget spending line by line and examine historical spending patterns to find tax-saving solutions and to ask the tough questions. By watching our spending, making it easier for businesses to move to Oshawa, supporting our existing businesses, and expanding the industrial tax base, we can minimize the need for future tax increases. I believe in an open, transparent government, in community engagement, and in working hard and smart to adopt solutions that will improve the lives of all. I'm Theresa Corliss, and I'm asking for your vote to serve you as your city councillor for Ward 1. Thank you.
My fellow taxpayers, my name is Ahmed Formali. I'm your city councilor candidate for Ward 1 in Oshawa. On October 24th, I kindly asked the residents of Ward 1 to vote for me as your city councilor. My decision to run in this election was not an easy one, but one that needed to be made to put an end to the frustrations and worries of residents of Ward 1. As a long resident of Ward 1, I have seen administrations after administrations come and go. Taxes keep going up every year while our quality of life slips. Just look at the condition of our downtown, for example. Something needs to be done. This is primarily why I'm running, to help the citizens of Oshawa feel safe, to assure that future generations have the opportunities we all have enjoyed in the past. As your Ward 1 councilor, I promise you to make myself available 24/7. I also promise you to protect your best interests, to fight hard against overdevelopment and champion and preservation of our precious ward. Natural growth is something that must be controlled and planned. As it is, there is no real vision or planning. This spur of development threatens all our futures. 2022 is a special year as it offers an opportunity to do something about our future. We can choose to vote the status quo and watch our city slip away, or we can make your vote count and vote a brand new face with new ideas, working hard to protect your best interest. In 2022, consider me as your Ward 1 city councilor to represent your best interests and always be available to hear your concerns. On October 24th, vote for me, Ahmed Formali, as your city councilor, Ward 1, Oshawa. Thank you.
The upcoming Oshawa Council term presents an exciting time, with many new opportunities rebounding from the pandemic and celebrating Oshawa's centennial. Although high inflation and high interest rates will present challenges, a focus must be on inspiring and building confidence in Oshawa for its vital economic recovery. Building stats continue to break records, but closer attention must be paid to balance new growth and its impact on existing communities. There is a clear need for better asset management so that the redevelopment of existing infrastructure happens more regularly and in a less haphazard way. While working to keep property taxes affordable, my constituents' concerns continue to be my concerns. One of my first motions in 2019 was for an update to the neighborhood traffic management plan. Oshawa has gone from one community safety zone on a city local road to 4 more, all in Ward 1. I take my job as the city councilor representing the people and businesses in Oshawa's Ward 1 very seriously. I have a lot of energy, new ideas, and believe in taking action. I dedicate my term in office to championing civic engagement because dynamic communities are key to the better future of Oshawa. I will be working hard to see improved city parks and trails, as the pandemic highlighted the importance of quality outdoor spaces for people of all ages and abilities. Unfortunately, a number of neighborhood parks in Ward 1 are beyond the best before date. Oshawa residents deserve public spaces that are accessible and enjoyable. Ensuring constituents are well informed and their voices heard is key to determining city priorities and community needs. As I go door to door before this election, please let me know your concerns, ideas, suggestions for change that you believe can help improve your community, Ward 1, and the city of Oshawa. Thank you.
Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 2 Regional and City Councilor.
Hello, I am Lena Farrogi, and I'm running for Regional and City Councilor in Ward 2, Oshawa. Durham is at a crossroads. Going forward, we need a strong council with new leadership and new approaches to guide us through the 2020s. I am a candidate because I believe with my independent background and my forensic accounting training, I can help Oshawa and Durham to be the best they can be. We have many issues to resolve, from our homeless population downtown to our crime situation uptown and everything in between. As your Ward 2 councilor, I will work hard and smart to ensure that we can develop solutions to these issues and to provide both good service and good value to taxpayers. I also believe Ward 2 needs an open door policy to place constituents' needs first above those of developers and corporations, a strong voice that will be an extension of our residents and good judgment to make the best possible decisions for both today and the future. I offer all three. Please vote for me as your Ward 2 Regional and City Councillor to make Oshawa and Durham a better place to live. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Councillor Tito Don Tamir, and I love our community. I'm a lifelong resident and native of Ward 2, where my wife Rose and I proudly raised our family and work alongside our neighbors to help build Oshawa's bright future. Serving our community is an honor and a privilege I take to heart. With your support, I will continue serving to make our community safer, more sustainable, affordable, and above all, more livable. As your regional and city councillor, I'm honored to have also served you as Chair of Development Services, Vice Chair of Regional Public Works, Chair of the Mayor's Economic Recovery Task Force, and previously as Deputy Mayor. Collaboratively through these key roles, I'm proud to have led the establishment of community safety zones, actively attracted billions in vital economic development for the city of Oshawa, which include transformational projects such as the creation of the GTA's most exciting business hub, Northwood Business Park, which will help to make Oshawa an economic powerhouse again. Making our property taxes more affordable, sustainable, and balanced job-creating development that leverages our post-secondary institutions, delivering age-friendly core services, preserving more green spaces, building the newly approved Northwest Oshawa Community Recreation Center for Windfields, reducing the impact of the Oshawa Airport on residents, and tenaciously advocating for a new police station in North Oshawa and more community safety zones to enhance the traffic safety and the enforcement of speed controls for our neighborhoods are priorities I continue to champion for all. Oshawa must always strive to be a place where families can put down roots and build a prosperous future for all generations to be proud to call home. With your support, let's continue to position our city and region for the future. Together, let's continue to put Ward 2 and Oshawa's future first. On October 24th, vote for strong, experienced leadership. Vote for proven results. Vote to re-elect Councillor Tito Don Tamir as your regional and city councillor for Ward 2. Thank you.
Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 2 City Councillor.
Hi, my name is Jonathan J Croce, and I'm running to be your Ward 2 City Councillor right here in Oshawa. I can be reached at 905-448-2028 or info@jonathanjcroce.ca. A lot of people ask me, why am I running? And the truth is that I want to see our community flourish. Ward 2 is my home, my family's home. It's where I purchased my first property and where I will raise my family. But I believe that we can do better. And if elected, I want to work with council to create a safer community by controlling speed limits so that our kids can play outside, and to build a police station in North Oshawa. I want to support our seniors by expanding the snow removal program and creating a request stop program for when seniors take public transit. And I want to work with council to get a property tax freeze on the city's portion of the property tax for 2 years. But we're not going to stop there. We want to build more affordable housing so that our kids, our grandkids, can purchase property, start a family, and call Oshawa home. If you believe in our plan or want more information on our plan, give us a call at 905-448-2028 or visit our website at info@jonathanjcroce.ca. On October 24th, vote better for Oshawa. And on October 24th, vote Jonathan J Croce.
When you elected me 4 years ago as your local city councillor, I was both humbled and honored, and I wish to continue to do so for the next 4 years. On my platform 4 years ago, I had 3 topics that I addressed: traffic safety, which you'll see 40K limits, always stops, and flex posts in the community. Sleep safe housing was another one. That's the expansion of the existing rental residential licensing program, which would apply to everyone across the city of Oshawa. And after considerable feedback from everyone, then hopefully we can get that resolved pretty darn quick. But the most important one was being heard. I heard from people in Ward 2 about issues that concern them, and I acted on those concerns. For example, repeat offenders for parking, overflowing donation boxes, unsafe walkways, including the Michael Starr Walking Trail, which is budgeted and approved for over $1 million, and that will be coming in the next while. The other thing I heard about was the importance of heritage conservation, and we have our first heritage conservation district in the south field of the airport. We also went through the pandemic. We got through it pretty unscathed. We're very lucky. But we heard from you, the community was the most top of mind topic for each and every one of us on council. We appreciate everyone's feedback. And we did have some adjustments that we had to make during our term on council. But I'd really like to pick up the ball and continue where we are. We've got great momentum going, and I would appreciate the opportunity to continue working for you and working with you over the next 4 years. Thank you.
My name is Jim Lee, and I'm running for Ward 2 Councillor in the city of Oshawa. Ward 2 encompasses Roslyn Road in the south, 407 in the north, Ritson Road in the east, and the Whitby-Oshawa town line in the west. The decision to run for elected office shouldn't be taken lightly by anyone. I want to be a voice that will put a community-first focus to the decisions that are being made by City Council. I'm focused on ensuring public safety. And when I say that, I mean police, fire, and EMS. My entire career as a firefighter has been focused on public safety and having the adequate resources to do the job properly. The city of Oshawa has grown dramatically over the last number of years, and the emergency services has not kept pace with that growth, which directly impacts public safety. Oshawa is an amazing place to live, work, and enjoy. And I take pride in having raised my family here in Oshawa. And I continue to take pride in what Oshawa has to offer. As great as a place can be, there's always room for improvement and to make Oshawa better. I want to create a vibrant and livable city, but one where investments put the community focus first. There have been a number of issues raised in my ward, in the ward, when I talk to people that aren't Oshawa specific. It's going to take all levels of government to sit at the table and resolve these issues. For more information, visit my website at votejimlee.ca or call on my cell phone at 905-914-5765. I would appreciate your vote on October the 24th. It's time to take action.
Also running. Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 3 Regional and City Councillor.
I'm Bob Chapman, a lifelong resident of Oshawa, living in Ward 3 for the past 20 years. I am a volunteer, actively involved in our many community organizations and charities, and I served our community for over 30 years as a member of the Durham Regional Police Service, retiring in 2010. To continue serving our community, I ran and was elected in the citywide elections of 2010 and 2014, and as a Ward 3 Regional and City Councillor in 2018. My commitment is to provide respectful, responsive, and responsible representation, minimize tax increases without cutting services, and manage Oshawa's debt load. We have seen success in these areas during the last decade, as there have only been minimal tax increases, many service enhancements, and a steady reduction of our once staggering debt load with increases to our city's reserves funds. There is still much to be done to ensure Oshawa and Durham region become an even better place to live, learn, work, and play. The next council will have to deal with such things as continuing to increase the number of affordable housing throughout the region, continue to grow Oshawa's commercial and industrial base to provide more local jobs, continue redevelopment of aging parks and increasing our green space, as well as dealing with the ever-increasing traffic safety issues in our neighborhoods. If re-elected, I will work to improve our city and region while continuing to keep tax increases to a minimum, ensuring every tax dollar is spent wisely and improving services to our residents and businesses. I have the integrity, experience, energy, commitment, and good common sense to provide respectful, responsive, responsible, and reliable representation. To find out more about who I am and what I stand for, please visit my website at bobchapman.ca. On October 24th, vote Bob Chapman, Ward 3, Regional and City Councillor. Thank you.
Hello, Oshawa. I need to be honest with you about our current situation. Chasing short-term government subsidies for decades has led to the long-term degradation of our critical infrastructure and a loss of our city's ability to mitigate ongoing crises within our community. All of our municipal services are underfunded and understaffed while we face growing wealth inequality and poverty within our city. While these are global trends, I believe we can be doing more to mitigate them, and that we need to change course and start doing the hard work to build our city back stronger. In order to restore our public infrastructure, protect our green spaces, and break as much of the cycle of poverty as we can, we need to stop overbuilding single-unit suburbs in Oshawa and move towards more mixed-use, missing middle, and walkable communities. Our endless suburbs are slowly bankrupting us, as they are financially insolvent while having the infrastructure that is twice as expensive to maintain, making it impossible to maintain our city without cutting major corners. We need a balanced city design for our future, and even if you enjoy suburban development, it hurts all of us to overbuild it. I know that we are all burnt out on politics at this point, and no level of government has been effectively addressing our problems for a long time now. But I promise, as somebody who's been jumping through the cracks of our system for my entire life, that I will spend as much of it as I can, ensuring that everybody is listened to and that our community's hard work is rewarded. Thank you.
Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 3 City Councillor.
I'm Timothy Dobson. I'm the candidate for local council in Ward 3 Oshawa. My family moved here in 1976. I've called Oshawa my home since. I grew up in Ward 3. I have owned a home in Ward 3 with my spouse Carrie for the past 19 years. I'm proud to announce my candidacy for local council. I'm a small business owner and a local community volunteer for seniors. I'm here to ask for your support in this upcoming election on October 24th. My education in accounting, economics, operations management will help me navigate city issues to ensure positive results for the constituents. I can assure you I'll be accessible, respectful, and accountable when you're seeking information from your counselor. It's not a part-time job. I will be a champion for lower taxes, community safety, and updated park and recreation for our seniors and your family in Ward 3. I'll embrace transparency and be responsive. As your local councillor, I'll work tirelessly and respectfully with city staff and regional councillors to bring dignity back to City Hall. For far too long, Oshawa has been paying the highest tax rates in the Durham region. My goal is to put money back in your pocket. You can find in-depth platform online at youroshawa.com or feel free to email me anytime at tdobson@youroshawa.com. This election is very important for the future of Oshawa and Ward 3. This October 24th, vote for an accessible, reliable councillor. Please vote Timothy Dobson for Ward 3 councillor. Your voice, your champion at City Hall. I appreciate your time and your consideration.
Good day, residents. I'm Bradley Marks, and I'm seeking re-election as your city councillor in Oshawa's Ward 3. It has been a pleasure to represent the good people of Ward 3 in the last term of council, and I thank you for the opportunity to serve like generations past. These last 4 years have seen us face many challenges in our community, but we have also made progress for Oshawa. During this council term, significant investments in our parkland, implementation of palpable fiscal prudence, improvement in our level of services, and traffic safety measures have been the focus of myself and council. As the 4-year chair of your Corporate Services Committee, we were able to recommend to council resolutions and bylaws on years of outstanding issues, such as a vehicle for hire bylaw, that's ride-sharing companies and how they operate in the city, a short-term rental bylaw, Airbnbs and the like, updating the city records management system, and implementation of the Corporate Information Strategic Plan. But despite these gains, the work continues. The next 4 years will be an important time to move Ward 3 in Oshawa forward. A city councillor that can apply leadership, experience, and knowledge of the issues will benefit the residents of Ward 3 greatly as we tackle the issues like property standards infractions, local development concerns, and budgetary pressures. I submit that I remain the right voice for Ward 3. On October 24th, re-elect Bradley Marks as your Ward 3 City Councillor. Thank you.
Also running. Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 4 Regional and City Councillor.
Hello, Oshawa residents, and especially Ward 4 voters.
My name is Jeff Davis, and I'm running for the honor of representing your voice, your opinions for the next term of council as your Ward 4 regional and city representative. While my opponents are running on name recognition from serving on council in the past, I represent the only new face to represent you. I am not a part of the status quo. I intend to bring forward new ideas and new thinking that will truly benefit the residents of Ward 4. I have been successful in advocating for improvements at the City of Oshawa in records management and continue to advocate for greater public participation and transparency in the decision-making process. Elected representatives on council are supposed to be your voice, but tend to acquiesce to the status quo rather than fight for your ideas, your opinions, and your best interests. Residents and taxpayers deserve to know how our city is spending their tax dollars. We deserve to know what is going on behind closed doors in those secret closed meetings. As your regional and city councillor, I will advocate for greater accountability and transparency. More information flow to the residents and taxpayers on where your money is being spent and why. I will advocate for the return of the independent Auditor General position and a return of the Audit and Finance Committee. I will advocate to return to the 3-week meeting schedule to get more done. I created the Davis Pledge, available on my website early in my campaign, and I will stand by my pledge to the people of Oshawa and Ward 4. I am invested in Ward 4, where I live, work, and play. On October 24th, I would be honored to receive your vote, your support in a revitalized future for Ward 4. Please vote for Jeff Davis as your next regional and city councillor, Ward 4, Oshawa.
Hi, I'm Rick Kerr, and I'm running for re-election as your Ward 4 city and regional councillor. Ward 4 goes from Wilson to Whitby and from Roslyn down to Gibb, and it contains some significant economic drivers in our city: the Oshawa Centre, Trent Durham, Ontario Tech University, and Lakeridge Health, as well as our entire downtown. So I would like to give you an idea of what my 8 pillars of rejuvenation are to redevelop our downtown and keep it moving forward, besides the $600 million of development that are coming forward downtown. First of all, permanent feet on the street. This is coming with all our new residents downtown. This will provide permanent day in, day out patrons for all of our businesses downtown. The ACE Hub, the Art, Cultural, Entertainment Hub, needs to be branded for our downtown. There are 17 art, cultural, entertainment venues downtown, and people need to know about this, and I'm working on a plan for that. A new parking garage coming downtown to ease off those problems. Michael Star Trail upgrade. When we put this through, it should have separate pedestrian, cycling, and e-scooter lanes, and should be lit and plowed in the winter because it goes right to the new GO station coming up. So the new GO Metrolink should be completed in the coming term of council. We need more downtown walk-in grocery stores for our residents coming forward. We need housing of all types, and I have a plan for that. So what I would like to encourage you to do to get the full story on this, go to my election website, which is electrickkerr.ca. Everything is on there, including audio tapes. So on October the 24th, give me your vote. Please re-elect Rick Kerr as your city and regional councillor for Ward 4 Oshawa. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Doug Sanders, and I'm running for City and Regional Councillor in Ward 4. My website is votedougsanders.ca, and that can be reached through that site. I've been living in Ward 4 for over 30 years, and I understand the issues that have been occurring over the last few years in the downtown core. I was also a council member, a City and Regional Councillor from 2010 to 2018. And there was a lot of investment that we were doing in the downtown at that time because we wanted to get more feet on the street. We wanted to have people with their eyes looking at what's going on downtown. We've tried police, but police standing on the corner are no good for the downtown. But Ward 4 is more than the downtown. We have parks and trails and different venues. We have the Oshawa Shopping Center that's included in there. We have senior centers, which I am a part. I sit on the board of the Oshawa Senior Center. I sit on the board of the Unemployed Help Center. I sit on the Pathwise Credit Union Board. I've been the past vice chair of the board, the audit chair, and the governance chair. Prior to 2018, I sat on the BIA, which is the Downtown Improvement Area, and we accomplished many improvements. We expanded the area, and we were implementing wider sidewalks in the downtown so the patios were not on the street. With all the investment that is going on in Ward 4, then we need to continue down that path, and we need to focus on a lot of things in Ward 4. Thank you.
Here are the candidates for Ward 4 City Councilor in Oshawa.
Good day. My name is James Buntsurianis, and I am running for City Council here in Ward 4 in the beautiful city of Oshawa. We are an amazing city. We have schools, we have universities, extension campuses, trade schools. We have 144 green spaces and a beautiful lakefront, not to mention a highway and an airport to take us anywhere and back safely. I would like to be your Ward 4 City Councilor because at the doors, you told me that safety and security is a big issue. And I did my research and I found out that we have a bit of a problem. When our police and security make arrests, the judiciary is just releasing people. They're not adjudicating correctly. And we need to stop that. And I need your help to do that. I need your vote. Also, you have told me at the doors regarding the downtown where there are too many dirty needles and other things that are out littering the parks and the downtown. You have told me at your doors that we should eliminate the needle program and the methadone program. Both of them are free. And so I will work to do just that. We have to push back with Health Ontario, which is insisting that we do these programs the way they are designed by them. But they don't know Oshawa. You and I do. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is residential property taxes. We have the highest in Durham region. 1.326 is far too high. I will not vote to raise your property taxes. Let's keep that steady at 1.326 then, and not raise it again so that others around us can catch up. Finally, I just want to let you know of a few other things you mentioned to me. You had mentioned to me you want more children's activities, and I want to do that for you. I want to be able to put up a few more splash parks and a few more apparatus for children to play in the various parks we have around the Ward 4. Finally, I just want to say thank you. October 24th, or early voting, October 6th to the 16th. You can vote early for me, James Butroyanis. Thank you very much.
Hello, residents and businesses of Ward 4. My name is Fred Esmont, your Ward 4 Councillor candidate for this October's election. I'm a lifelong Oshawa and Durham Region resident. I've just retired with Metroland Media and Oshawa This Week, where I helped hundreds of local businesses and community service organizations realize their marketing goals and fundraising goals. Current organizations I serve include Oshawa's Committee of Adjustment, Oshawa's 100th Anniversary Committee, and the anniversary will be held during the whole year of 2024. I'm a resident member of the Mayor's Community Safety, Security, and Wellbeing Committee. In the past year on that committee, we've examined Phase 1, which included some downtown opportunities. I'm also chair of the Charles Best Diabetes Fundraising Campaign. My platform centers on safety and security, services and well-being for your families, being your tax watchdog, and local business success. But I want to hear from you. I want to thank all the residents and businesses that have shared their issues with me the past month and a half. I look forward to working with the hundreds of contacts I've made at all levels of government, as well as the many businesses and industries. We've made it easier to vote this year by expanding both the polling stations in Ward 4 and the advanced polling dates. Check out my website for more information at electfredismont.com, and on October 24th, put my experience to work for you at City Hall. Thank you.
Hello, neighbors. My name is Geigerson, and for the last 4 years, I've had the immense privilege and honor of representing the residents and community of Ward 4 in Oshawa, and now I'm seeking re-election to that position. What a 4 years it's been, and I don't think it has been anything like what any of us were picturing for these last 4 years, but I've been so proud of the resilience that our community has shown, the resilience of our municipal staff, and really the resilience of our whole city. It has been a challenging time, but it's also shown just what a remarkable community, what remarkable people we have here. We've been able to undertake some really great work in the last 4 years, despite the fact that we've had to deal with a global pandemic. One of the most exciting ones is the Rotary Park and pool redevelopment that's now underway. This is going to be a destination for the whole community, for the whole city. It's such an incredible redevelopment. We're so proud of it. One of the other things I wanted to highlight was that we've been able to exercise really great fiscal responsibility during this term of council. We're paying down our debt. We are building our reserves, and we're managing to grow our budget at the rate of inflation, which means that we can continue to deliver services and we can continue to think about the future. I'm also really proud of the work that we've been able to do in downtown Oshawa over a really challenging time. You know, right now we are facing a time unlike any other in Canada's history, because not just in downtown Oshawa, despite a narrative we sometimes hear, but in cities and communities across the country, we are seeing an increase in homelessness, mental health, addiction struggles, but we're doing great work in addressing that, in helping get people on track towards wellness and better lives. And I know that work will continue. I'm proud of the work that I've been able to lead in the community during the last 4 years. And I know that we'll be able to continue to do great things as we increase the vibrancy and inclusivity of our downtown. Visit me at derekgeigerson.ca, get in touch. I'm really looking forward to the dialogue in the coming weeks. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave Thompson. I'm running for Ward 4 City Council elect. First of all, I want to make it clear, there'll be no more free needles or handouts in the downtown core. I want to make a reminder, the homeless can get a meal at Durham Outlook for the Needy. Persons with addictions can get help from First Light and the Foundations of Hope. I Care. That brings me to the Thompson plan. It's a 3-phase plan to bring safety, security, and well-being in the downtown core. Cops on blocks. Go to davethompsonoshawa.ca. That brings us to parks. Rotary Park, we need a completion date. Alexander Park and Kinsman Gate, they need upgrades, major ones. And for all the other parks for the kids in Ward 4, we'll look at upgrades and better equipment if needed. Also along with that, e-bikes. We have to deal with these e-bikes. They look like motorcycles, some of them. What I'm going to propose is that every e-bike in Oshawa gets a free registration. Next of all, we look at growth and taxes. I'll be watching your taxes and watching the growth. We have 6 new condos downtown. Those people will need facilities and services and businesses. We got to get that going. Metrolinks, new bus routes with Durham Region Transit, east, west, north, south, and Ward 4. And I want to offer or make sure that we can get free transit for our seniors. Remember, I'm running as a counselor, not a social worker. Safety, security, and well-being for Ward 4, davethompsonoshawa.ca, elect October 24th. Vote for Dave. I like Dave.
Also running. Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 5 Regional and City Councillor.
Hi, my name is Alex Down, and I'm your Oshawa Ward 5 Regional and City Councillor candidate. I'm proud of my deep roots in our city, going back to the early 1900s when the Down family farm was a central feature of the Grandview South neighborhood. A mom, wife, and longtime community volunteer, I'm a public relations and real estate professional with experience working with GM Canada and the City of Oshawa. As a director with the Durham Region Association of Realtors, I've advocated across all levels of government for home ownership rights, consumer protection, and for real solutions to ease the housing affordability crisis and increasing pressure on renters. I'm also a director with the Oshawa Kicks Soccer Club and volunteer with the Durham Ukrainian Relief Fund. So why am I running? I'm running for my children's future. Now more than ever, we need leaders who can work with all levels of government to propel Oshawa forward. If elected to serve you, I will leverage federal and provincial partnerships to tackle vital city priorities such as new affordable homes, roads, transit, and the transformation of our waterfront. Lead the economic recovery that residents are counting on to make life more affordable for their families, and represent you with real advocacy experience on issues which impact your quality of life, renters and homeowners alike. Having already met tens of thousands of residents at their doorsteps, I recognize Oshawa deserves bold action with real commitments for you and your family. For more information on my platform, visit alexandradown.ca or follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Alex for Oshawa. On October 24th, vote Alex Down for Regional and City Councillor of Ward 5. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Todd Forbes. I'm running for City and Regional Council, Ward 5, Oshawa. I'm running because I have some issues with current council. We have youth that have fallen through the cracks of youth activities. There's a lot of need for that in our city. We also need some security and safety due to the homeless population in our city. The way it sits right now, we need real leadership, real understanding. And the best way to do that is not for us to say, I know the answer. I don't know the answer. The best answer is we need to go to the mental health facility professionals. We need to go to the police services. We need to go to our fire services. We also need to go to our EMS. They are the ones that have the real answers. They are the ones that we need to ask, how do we fix our current situation in our city? As we go forward to October 24th, I'm hoping to get your votes, get me into council so that I can raise your voices to city council. As we sit right now, the seniors are sitting scared in their homes because they're afraid to go out at night. Our children are afraid to go home if it's dark outside. I used to play in the streets until the lights came on. Now I feel safe because I'm in my house. I don't feel safe outdoors after dark. Please, October 24th, vote for a real change in the city. And I'm hoping that we can all move towards a better future for everybody in the city of Oshawa, Ward 5. Thank you very much.
Also running. Here are the candidates for Oshawa Ward 5 City Councillor.
Hi, I'm Taylor St. Bailey, and I'm running for Ward 5 in Oshawa. So keep an eye out because I'm going to be coming to your door to get to know you guys and to introduce myself. I'm not a money guy, so I can't afford an office downtown or even a little booth at Oshawa Markets for $2,000 a month. So I'm putting a personal spin on it, inviting all constituents of Oshawa to come down and get to know me, and especially Ward 5, where I'm running, to come on out. You can donate there, so I'll have money for signs. And when you donate, I give you a personal piece of my life, a token, if you will, to remember me by, and for you to have and hold to as you think about who you're going to vote for when the time comes in October. We need to get this whole city anxiously engaged with voting, and not just once every 4 years, but on every issue and in every decision being made in all of Oshawa and in its individual wards. I'm Taylor St. Bailey, and if you vote for me, you're gonna love it. Gonna be creative, new, innovative ideas coming with solutions, and it's prepare to be amazed. You're gonna love it.
Hello, my name is Carrie Lynn Diamond. I am running because I have deep roots in this community. I'm the founder of an organization called Keep Your Hands to Yourself. We help people escape domestic violence and human trafficking. I care about an efficient running government in order to provide programs like this. I'm seeking answers from the Oshawa Public Utilities Commission as to why they have invested in an anaerobic digester in the Toronto Zoo, which is losing $45,000 a month. These monies could go well to help people in the situation I've already mentioned, also for the general welfare of people of Oshawa. Why is the mayor and Councillor Gray, in fact, all councillors, allowed for this type of investment instead of investing right here in Oshawa? Why have they invested in a combined heat and power in a project in Regent Park, Toronto? wind and solar in Bruce County, Lake Huron. The head office for the OPUC is right across the street from Memorial Park. Do they not see the problems there? Why is OPUC investing in money-losing ventures outside of Oshawa to the tune of over $10 million? I believe we have a responsibility to invest public monies better for the benefit of the people right here in Oshawa. I would also like to point out the general lack of respect for political process in the public with respect to the mini housing project at the corner of Olive and Drew Street. The local residents only found out about this project in the newspaper. No public placard displaying details, no notice of public meeting, no way for any person living in the area to have any kind of input. I think we should have a say of what goes on in our neighborhood. The current mayor and councillors don't seem to care less. Do you think they would put such a project in their backyards? I think we know the answer. I say to the people of Oshawa, we can do better than her is currently representing us. I promise to be fiscally responsible in order to provide monies to people in need. People in Oshawa are kind and generous. I say stop the silly investments. Please vote for me, Carrie Lynn Diamond, Ward 5.
Hello, Ward 5. This is John Gray. No stranger to many of you. I was a regional councillor for 9 years, mayor for 7, got off council in 2010 and made a comeback in 2018. There's a number of issues that I think we're going to be facing. Well, I know we're going to be facing in the upcoming term. The homelessness issue, renewal and revitalization caused by the GO train. We're going to need tighter budgets because inflation is raging and we cannot have tax increases at the rate of inflation. I assure you of that. We also need, with all those opportunities coming our way, we're going to need to see balanced growth, making sure that some green space, wildlife is all preserved within this new opportunity. It's interesting because there's many issues that are being talked about by city councillors, you know, the policing, all those sorts of things. Those are not city council. We will never be dealing with city council issues on water bills, policing. That is at the region of Durham. It's important that we know what our job is and what issues come to the city of Oshawa and what issues go to the region of Durham. Our regional colleagues will take care of the regional issues. My brochure will be coming to your door within the next week or so. It gives a better opportunity for me to explain in the brochure what we're going to do in the next coming 4 years. On October 24th, I ask for your vote to continue the good work that we're doing.
Hello, my name is Amanda Jean Lewis, and I am running for Oshawa City Councilor for Ward 5. I have a bachelor's of social work and a counseling skills diploma, which means I can not only listen to your concerns effectively, but I can navigate different levels of government and community organizations to ensure that those concerns are addressed. I am a strong advocate, and I want to use my skills to make sure each resident's voice is heard. Oshawa is my home, and I want to ensure it is an amazing place for everyone to live.
Here are your candidates for Durham District School Board Trustee for Oshawa.
Hello, my name is Larry Down, and I'm running for Durham District School Board Trustee. I grew up in the city of Oshawa, attending Harmony Public School, T.R. McEwen Senior Public School, and Donovan High School. After completing 9 years of post-secondary education, I returned to Oshawa to set up my chiropractic practice, which I recently retired from after 36 years. While living and working in Oshawa, I volunteered my extra time to youth sports organizations, such as the Oshawa Girls Hockey Association, the Oshawa Turtle Soccer Club, and the NASC Soccer, as well as not-for-profit organizations such as St. Vincent's Kitchen, Feed the Need Durham, and Settlement House. I have always valued education and what it offers to our children's development, so my decision to run for trustee was automatic. I want to be part of the process of keeping our schools safe and productive so that every child has an equal opportunity to learn and grow to their full potential. I promise to be engaged and accessible so that the people of Oshawa can contact me about their concerns with their child's education and experiences at school. I have always been a strong communicator, and I plan to use these skills to uphold the values of public education and maintain a safe, confidential environment where people can share their concerns leading to results. For more information on my platform, please visit my website, larrydown.wordpress.com, or give me a call at 905-725-4043. On October 22nd, please vote Larry Down for Durham District School Board Trustee.
My name is Elizabeth Jamashak, and I'm running for an Oshawa seat on the Durham District School Board. A school board trustee is a locally elected representative of the public and the community's advocate for education. A trustee is required to carry out their responsibilities in a manner that assists the board in fulfilling its duties under the Education Act. This includes financial oversight, governance oversight, and policy development, among other duties. I'm not running with an agenda to dismantle the system or advance a specific ideology. I am running because I believe our kids deserve an education that teaches them core academic skills that will equip them in their jobs and careers, and an education which teaches them to think critically and logically to make wise life choices. As Martin Luther King Jr. stated, education needs to help kids and youth develop both intelligence and character. I've sat on several boards across Durham, and I'm not afraid to ask the tough and sometimes uncomfortable questions to ensure all sides of an argument are given proper consideration, regardless of whether I personally agree with the issue being discussed. By being willing to listen, to question the status quo, and have respectful discussions with people that hold different views, values, and opinions, I believe we will be in a better place to make sound choices. This is what I will bring to the table as your Oshawa representative on the Durham District School Board. I genuinely care about the well-being of our kids and youth. However, being a trustee is not all about me, it's about your kids. Therefore, please choose the candidates who will put the education of your kids first. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dean Lindsay, and I'm seeking your support for the position of trustee on the Durham District School Board. Trustees play an important part of the education system. They are the voice of the community, your voice. To be effective, trustees should be knowledgeable on the Education Act and all related legislation. They should understand their role and responsibilities. Trustees are not autonomous. They work in collaboration with other members of the board, always in the best interests of the students and educators. The goal for everyone is to promote and advocate for good quality public education. One way to maximize student achievement is to ensure the classroom is a safe and inclusive learning environment where teachers feel valued and supported. The past couple of years have been difficult for everyone, especially students and educators. Now more than ever, we need to have programs available for mental health and wellness so that every child can succeed. As a parent and a grandparent, I understand the needs in the education system. I want to be part of what is required to make those positive and effective changes for you and your family. I want to use my experience to be your voice on the Durham District School Board. Please take the time to visit my website, votedeanl.ca. If you'd like more information on my platform or have questions or concerns, you can use the contact form on the website and I will reach out to you directly. On October 24th, vote Dean Lindsay, trustee, Durham District School Board. Thank you.
My name is Cindy Swamoyo, and it's such an honor to put my name forward as a candidate for the Durham District School Board trustee in Oshawa. I graduated from York University with a master's in public policy, administration, and law. I'm a certified project management professional, and my first degree is in business administration. As a school board trustee, I believe my educational background, values, and needs of the community will form the strong foundation on which policies are built, resulting in conducive environments for teaching and learning. As your elected trustee, I will ensure that policies are developed in an open and transparent and collaborative manner. By engaging you throughout the process, monitoring the progress, and establishing goals, our policies will always focus on what is important: student achievement and well-being. As a believer that every student deserves an opportunity to achieve their full potential, I commit to partnering with you to ensure every student rises to the occasion. Every child should feel supported and given the opportunity to succeed. Helen Keller said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." My commitment to you, if elected as trustee, is to work in unison with parents, staff, children, students, and community of Oshawa. I'm counting on you to come out and to vote. To ensure you are on the voters list for the Durham District School Board election, please visit the voterlookup.ca. Should you wish to connect with me, I can be reached at cindyswa@moyafortrustee.ca or on my mobile at 647-834-3572. See you soon.
Hi, my name is Deb Oldfield, and I'm running for Durham District School Board Trustee in Oshawa. I'm semi-retired and work for myself, consulting with various organizations, assisting them in building their community and social engagement. Over the years, I've held various jobs, including 15 years with the Toronto District School Board, and for the past 20 years, working as a labor and community organizer. My various relationships with the public school system, as an employee, as a labor leader, as a parent, and as a grandparent, provides me with a firsthand understanding that school boards must meet the requirements and demands of varied and diverse communities. I bring a balanced perspective to the role of trustee, along with the desire, dedication, and ability to work with parents, students, staff, and our communities to ensure an inclusive public school system and to ensure the best outcome for our children and grandchildren. If elected, I promise to advocate for policies that protect your child's right to a safe, successful learning experience, to advocate for increases to support for special education students, and promote opportunities for consultation with historically excluded groups, to ensure that the policies put forward reflect the unique needs and supports required so all students are given the opportunity to succeed. To find out more, go to deboldfield.ca, and on October 24th, I ask for your support.
Hello, Oshawa. My name is Shailene Pinello, and I'm thrilled to be running to represent you as one of Oshawa's 3 trustees for the Durham District School Board. These past few years have been incredibly difficult for so many, and we still have many challenges ahead to overcome. As a community, though, we can get through it together. Part of my plans involve addressing our school zoning areas since we are rapidly outgrowing our schools as our city continues to develop. I also want to ensure all students have access to breakfast and lunch through their school programs because poverty is a policy choice and no child deserves to go hungry in our public schools. I'm also committed to improving our anti-racism, anti-oppression, and equity policies so that our school environments are truly safe and welcoming for all. This is just the start, with so much more to discuss, such as expanded modified school year options, in-school mental health resources, and school community care pantries. We are just getting started. Please visit my website, shailenepinello.ca, to read more and partake in my community survey. No personal information is required because I'm just interested in hearing from you. With your support, I look forward to serving as one of Oshawa's Durham District School Board trustees, and I hope on October 24th that I can count on your vote. So let's get to work, Oshawa.
Hello, my name is Linda Stone, a former trustee with 6 years of experience, and I'm a candidate for trustee with the Durham District School Board. I hope the following will give you an idea of my thoughts and opinions, what I stand for, and will work towards as a trustee. I am for teaching students they are individuals with individual thoughts and ideas and are not defined by an identity group. They are more than that. I am for more supports in the classroom. We need more EAs, ECEs, social workers, and psychologists so that teachers can reach all students. I am for making sure that tax dollars are placed in the classroom and not spent on projects that do not help students, like board renovations. I'm for listening to parents of special needs students, what their concerns are for their ideas for making education better for their children. I am for taking phones out of classrooms and educating students on the detrimental effects of social media. I am for removing books with sexually explicit writing and graphics from JK to 8 libraries and classrooms. I am for the removal of critical race theory and identity politics from our schools. I am for coming up with new strategies to deal with bullying, and I am for merit-based rewards. I am for the diversity of thought and ideas and listening to all opinions and having open and honest discussions without fear of repercussions. I am for teachers not feeling afraid to speak up without thinking they will be called names, reprimanded, ridiculed, harassed, or excluded. I am for teaching students critical thinking skills, how to think, not what to think. I am for teaching students objective truth, forgiveness, service to others, respect, kindness, personal responsibility, resilience, character, and honesty. I am for teaching students about duty and obligation, and that there is a relationship between effort and reward. I am for teaching students and staff that there are differing opinions to Ibram Kendi and Robin DeAngelo. If you have any questions, I can be reached at 905-440-6877. Thank you.
My name is Tony Servato. I'm running to be a trustee for the Durham District School Board in Oshawa. I'm a father of twin autistic boys. I have spent years advocating on the front lines against cuts to autism services. I'm a longtime USW worker representative, founding member of the Durham Crew Autism Advocates, and I'm on the board of directors for the Ontario Autism Coalition. I have gained valuable knowledge, connections, and experience to truly be an effective advocate for all students and education workers. If elected, I will advocate for increases to supports for special education students, be accessible by phone and email, put forward policies that will ensure a safe and accepting learning environment for all students, put forward policies that will allow for better working conditions for all education workers, consult with various groups and leaders to ensure that their priorities are heard, and advocate for supportive education opportunities that focus on equity and inclusion. Our school systems need help, and I'm ready to create positive change. So on October 24th, vote for Tony Servato for DDSB trustee in Oshawa.
Good afternoon. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Christine Winters-Ferret, and I am pleased to say that I am running for trustee for Oshawa for the Durham District School Board. Our family has recently moved from Whitby to Oshawa. Our children are past students of the Durham District School Board, and one day soon, our grandchildren will be students. I believe that the Durham District School Board offers opportunities and a solid foundation for our students for today and the future. Our family has lived in the Durham region for over 29 years. I was elected as trustee for Whitby, and I have 12 years experience at the Durham District School Board and very proud to share that with you today. This experience I will bring to the board representing Oshawa. Oshawa continues to grow as more and more families are choosing to call Oshawa home. There's been many concerns from my constituents regarding overcrowding at our schools. It's time to look further and lobby the government if need be. I'm a team player. I am reliable, accessible, and ready to be your voice for Oshawa at the Durham District School Board. I have been asked recently what I feel is really important and what I hope to achieve if elected. As trustee for Oshawa, I have a list, one of them being equity, diversity, and inclusion. This is very important. We need to make sure our students and staff feel welcome and safe at the Durham District School Board. Let me be your voice for Oshawa, your link from home to school. Work with all stakeholders and represent you fairly and equitably. On October 24th, vote Christine Winters-Ferret for trustee for Oshawa for the Durham District School Board. Thank you very much.
Also running. Here are your candidates for Durham Catholic District School Board trustee for Oshawa.
Hi, I'm Kim Beatty, and I'm asking for your vote to serve as your trustee for Oshawa on the Durham Catholic District School Board. Oshawa has been my home for over 33 years. My husband and I raised our daughter, a French immersion graduate of our Catholic schools in Oshawa. My family and I are longtime parishioners of Holy Cross Catholic Church. I've always felt strongly that we must preserve our publicly funded Catholic education system, not that it just survives, but that it flourishes for the sake of our children and our Catholic community. I want a system that nurtures the God-given talents of all students and prepares them to cope with the challenges of the future. That's why I've advocated for our Catholic education system for over 24 years. I'm committed to keeping the bond between home, school, and parish strong, ensuring that our Catholic values and traditions continue for the next generation. I've been actively involved in Catholic education as a parent council member, council chair, and as a founding member of the Durham Catholic Parent Involvement Committee. Through my volunteer work, I've represented the best interests of students, parents, and our Catholic community. As a CWL member, I organized the CWL Youth Program, including the Mary Matthews Public Speaking and Mary Dobell Essay and Poetry Contest for intermediate and senior students. As your elected trustee, I'll be a strong voice for Catholic education, for students, parents, and for our Catholic community. I'll continue working for ways for all our education partners to be equal and engaged participants in the dialogue of education and work collaboratively to find new solutions to the issues facing Oshawa Catholic families today. I invite you to visit my website, kimbeatty.ca, to learn more. I'm dedicated to student success and the well-being of the whole child, body, mind, and soul. On October 24th, vote Kim Beatty for Oshawa Catholic Trustee. Thank you, and God bless you.
Hi, my name is Morgan St. Marie, and I am a candidate for re-election for the Durham Catholic District School Board Trustee for the City of Oshawa. I have lived in the Durham region for almost all my life and attended Durham Catholic schools growing up. I am a proud graduate of Monsignor Paul Dwyer Catholic High School. My 3 daughters are students in Durham Catholic schools, and my family and I are parishioners at St. Mary of the People Parish. As the trustee for Oshawa for the last 4 years, I have appreciated the opportunity to have a positive impact on our Catholic school system. I am currently the chair of the board and have held roles on our Special Education Advisory Committee, Student Senate, Discipline, Finance, and Audit Committees. These experiences, coupled with my 8 years as a member and co-chair of the St. Mark Parent Council, have helped me to understand the essential role a trustee has in promoting, maintaining, and continually advocating for our Catholic school system. I am firmly committed to ensuring that students remain the central focus of the work of the Board of Trustees as we support the whole system in striving for excellence. With your support, I look forward to using my leadership skills in the role of trustee to promote the strength I have witnessed in the Durham Catholic District School Board. Thank you for listening.
Also running. Here are your candidates for the French Public Trustee, Viamont School Board.
Bonjour. Good morning. Mon nom est Christine Dandevino. My name is Christine Dandevino. Et le 24 octobre 2022, je me présente en tant que candidate pour conseillère pour le Conseil scolaire Viamont. J'habite à Oshawa depuis 2005. Et puis, depuis environ 30 ans, j'enseigne des enfants, des adolescents et des adultes la musique. Aussi, je me suis spécialisée en tant qu'enseignante avec les enfants et les adolescents qui ont des troubles de communication et beaucoup d'anxiété. J'ai complété ma maîtrise à Yorkville University en psychologie. Il est très important de savoir que pendant les 2 dernières années, presque 3 années, la santé mentale de tout le monde durant la pandémie a été très affectée. Aussi, notre santé physique. Pour moi, l'éducation, ça inclut tout. La santé mentale, la santé physique, la santé spirituelle et la diversité. En tant que mère autochtone, je comprends la diversité. J'ai travaillé dans divers métiers. J'ai travaillé pendant 13 ans à la fonction publique à Service Canada. La communication, c'est important. Si vous votez pour moi le 24 octobre 2022, je peux vous assurer que je vais répondre à vos questions. J'aurai peut-être pas toutes les réponses, mais je vais vous assurer que votre enfant, vos adolescents, les professeurs et tout le conseil administratif, je vais vous aider. Ensemble, comme le conseil scolaire Viamont dit, tout est possible. Alors votez pour moi, Christine Dandevino. Merci.
Bonjour. An English message will follow
Je me présente, je m'appelle Serge Paul et je me présente comme conseiller scolaire pour le conseil scolaire Viamonde dans la région de Durham. Je travaille actuellement avec TFO, la télévision francophone de l'Ontario, où je développe les affaires pour la plateforme de vidéo éducative Idelo. Auparavant, j'ai travaillé pendant 15 ans pour le conseil scolaire Viamonde comme agent de liaison communautaire. Cette expérience m'a permis de très bien connaître les écoles Viamonde dans la région de Durham, mais aussi de bien connaître les communautés francophones de cette belle région. En plus, je suis le papa de 3 enfants qui fréquentent les écoles francophones. La francophonie, l'éducation et les communautés francophones sont pour moi des piliers de mes valeurs. Parler français et être éduqué en français en Ontario sont des héritages importants que je veux passer à mes enfants et je veux aider d'autres parents à en faire autant. Un conseil scolaire bien dirigé me permettra de faire cela. Hello, my name is Serge Paul and I am a candidate for school trustee elections for the French Public School Board Viamonde in the region of Durham. I'm currently working with the TFO, the French television channel in Ontario, where I develop business for the educational video platform Idelo. Previously, I worked for 15 years for the Viamonde School Board as a community liaison officer. This experience allowed me to get to know the Viamonde schools in Durham very well, but also to get to know very well the French-speaking communities in this beautiful region. In addition, I'm the father of 3 children who attend French schools. The Francophonie, education, and Francophone communities are for me pillars in my values. Speaking French and being educated in French in Ontario are important legacies that I want to pass on to my children, and I want to help other parents to do the same. A well-run school board will allow me to do that. Thank you.
Here are your candidates for the Mont Avenir Catholic School Board trustee. And Marcelin Mondo has been acclaimed your French separate Montavier Catholic School Board trustee.